pick,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
negotiate,
800 bucks.
900.
850.
close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right, score.
Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm gonna give you $600. Nope.
American
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's. Their return comes after a few months offline, during which time they reportedly focused on their personal life and health. American Pickers star Danielle Colby has returned to social media with a bold new post, months after stepping away from public life. TV personality Danielle, 48, reappeared online earlier this month with a new Instagram account, and they've already racked up 25K followers. Danielle, who goes by they/them pronouns, marked their return by posting a photo wearing only a leopard-print corset top and thong to promote a sexy burlesque show. They also rocked a full visage of leopard-style face paint. The reality star had been absent from social media since January, when they quietly deactivated both Instagram and OnlyFans. Their return comes after a few months offline, during which time they reportedly focused on their personal life and health. In addition to their return to Instagram, they have resumed activity on OnlyFans, where they share adult content with subscribers. Danielle made a name for themselves as a member of the American Pickers family. For quite some time, there was confusion over whether Danielle was fired or left American Pickers after they stopped appearing on the show. They did feature as a cast member in season 23, with IMDb crediting their last appearance as episode 14, entitled Pool Hall Picking. The Iowa native was known for their role as shop manager and has been starring in the program since 2009. In a 2012 interview with the Miami New Times, they said that one never knows what will happen in the future. They said, "I highly doubt that antique archaeology is the last job I'll ever have in my life, though it is definitely the coolest job I've had to date. It all depends on when my time there has run its course. I have an obligation to Mike, Wolfe, who put me in the position I'm in right now, and I'll respect that till the end. My plan is just to stick around and see what happens. But I have a contract, and I'll of course honor that contract." I guess that's a sugar-coated way of saying I'd love a spin-off. In late 2022, Danielle underwent a hysterectomy after suffering from incredibly painful uterine fibroids. They admitted they had lost their desire to work in the emotionally taxing time after their surgery. However, they returned for season 25 in 2023. The show is currently in its 27th season. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe has dropped $200,000 to renovate a 151-year-old mansion in Columbia, Tennessee. Mike, 60, purchased a 3,166-square-foot house for $700,000 on May 20, 2022, and has been updating fans on the renovation through social media. The American Pickers star filed a building permit on the home in April 2024 for a remodel and repair of the tower and front porch. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal the total cost for the remodel is $200,000, according to the permit. The brick home features 3 bathrooms, a basement, a wood deck, a detached carport, a cabana, utility building, and more amenities. The U.S. Sun previously reported Mike failed a recent inspection on the home. On July 8, the home underwent an inspection by the City of Columbia. The inspection failed for framing and building, per the record. The record noted that new electrical wiring had been installed possibly outside of the proper procedure. Mike also needed at least one more rafter tie near the northwest corner. But then on July 10th, another inspection for framing and building passed. Final building and project inspections remain unscheduled. The U.S. Sun obtained exclusive photos of Mike extending the home's entrance into a turret, which is a small tower typically seen in castles. Mike also added an awning to the front porch area. In September, Mike posted photos of the outside of the home with a newspaper clipping of the original property. He also gave a sneak peek inside the home, as he showed off the floor-length window, fireplace, and antiques. The 1873 Italianate I've been working on for a few years in Columbia, Tennessee, is coming together. This house was missing the tower and the porch. The millwork along with the craftsmanship of the masonry has brought it back to its formal glory, Mike explained. Places like this to me belong to the community. People come and go, we're all just caretakers. In the end, the properties endure if we prioritize their significance to each town story. Mike also wrote on Instagram in June about rebuilding the original tower, saying he was beyond excited to finally start the process of installing cupola on this 1873 Italianate. This very historic part of the house has been missing for decades, and I'm honored to be the one that brings it back to its original state, he added. We will keep you up to date on the progress. Colombia has many historic districts to explore. Come see what the excitement is all about. Mike, who lives 40 minutes away from Columbia in a $1 million mansion in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, has. A source told the U.S. Sun Mike's project to revamp Columbia is costing $93 million. The insider added, the town is happy Mike is taking this on to help bring new life to Columbia. But a second insider claimed, it's kind of interesting because a lot of people don't want change and some people do, so we're in that flux. In addition to Mike's business, new companies are opening in the town, including a donut shop. The source continued, they are building a 6-story condo with a restaurant. Next to that is going to be a car place. The town is changing rapidly. In addition to remodeling and managing his many properties, Mike is also traveling around the country to pick antiques for American Pickers. American Pickers stars Mike, Robbie Wolfe, John Jersey John Saleh, and Danielle Colby. The show will be returning for a new season this fall. Danielle Colby, the fiery and fearless star of American Pickers, has made a jaw-dropping return to social media after months of silence, and she's leaving little to the imagination. The reality TV personality, known for her love of burlesque and vintage treasures, recently stunned fans by posting a sultry snap of herself in nothing but a leopard-print bra and a skimpy thong. The 47-year-old entrepreneur, who stepped away from the spotlight earlier this year, made her grand re-entrance with a bold photo shoot that showcased her confidence and unapologetic self-expression. Fans were quick to flood the comments with praise, celebrating her body positivity and fearless attitude. A daring comeback. Colby's latest post marks her first major social media appearance since announcing her hiatus earlier this year. In March, she revealed that she was taking a step back from online platforms, citing the need for mental and emotional clarity. At the time, she expressed frustration with the pressures of fame and the toxicity of internet culture. Sometimes you have to disconnect to reconnect with yourself, she wrote in an emotional farewell post. But if her latest upload is any indication, Colby has returned with a vengeance and a whole lot of sass. The photo, which features her posing in front of a vintage-inspired backdrop, highlights her toned physique and signature tattoo collection. With a smoldering gaze and hands resting on her hips, she exudes the same magnetic energy that made her a fan favorite on American Pickers. American Pickers star Robbie Wolfe has a real estate empire of over $600,000 as he owns a modest Iowa home, antique store, land, and more. Robbie, 57, stars on American Pickers alongside his brother Mike, 60, Danielle Colby, and John Jersey John Saleh. He made recurring guest appearances through the years before officially replacing fan-favorite star Frank Fritz in 2022. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Robbie's real estate empire in Iowa, which totals $615,000. Robbie owns antique and car shop United Service Motors in Davenport, Iowa. He purchased the commercial building in March 2021 for $200,000. Renovations to the building included a new roof for $24,755 and plumbing and electricity for $900. The U.S. Sun obtained exclusive photos inside the shop, as the store is filled with signs, neon signs, old cars being restored, a giant model airplane, a British phone booth, and more. Included in the sale is one parcel of land next to the store that is 0.14 acres and another for 0.10 acres. Robbie uses the land to store vintage cars and oversized antiques, as the U.S. Sun's photos show the items on the property. Robbie also owns 6.11-acre wooded parcel of land purchased in October 2020 for $80,000. The property features a 1,768 square foot utility building. And finally, Robbie purchased his family home in August 2017, where he lives with his wife, Melanie, and children for $335,000. Real estate websites have the home estimated at around $477,000 today. The 3,092 square foot home sits on over an acre of land. According to the real estate listing, the home is secluded and near over 10 acres of wooded land. The home boasts maple hardwood floors throughout and has an open floor plan with high ceilings. The eat-in kitchen features wood cabinets and a breakfast bar. The living room has a gas fireplace with a stone design. As for the master bedroom, there is a skylight, private bathroom, and a walk-in closet. The home has a 3-car garage, brick patio, deck, and hot tub. The house also has stunning landscaping, burlesque roots, and body positivity. Colby has never been one to shy away from flaunting her curves. Long before her American Pickers fame, she was a dedicated burlesque performer and even owned her own troupe, Danny Diesel's Burlesque. Her passion for the art form has always been intertwined with her advocacy for body positivity and self-love. In past interviews, she's spoken openly about the pressures women face to conform to unrealistic beauty standards. Society tries to put us in boxes, but burlesque is about breaking free from that, she once said. It's about celebrating every body, every curve, every scar, and every story. Her latest post is a testament to that philosophy. Rather than conforming to Hollywood's often rigid expectations, Colby embraces her natural beauty, stretch marks, tattoos, and all. Fans have praised her for keeping it real in an era of Facetune and filters. Why did she leave social media? Colby's temporary exit from social media wasn't entirely unexpected. Over the years, she's been vocal about the toll that online harassment and scrutiny have taken on her mental health. In 2022, she faced backlash after American Pickers co-star Fritz was abruptly fired from the show. Some fans blamed Colby for his departure, despite her having no involvement in the decision. The relentless trolling and conspiracy theories pushed her to limit her online presence. Then, in early 2023, she shocked fans by announcing that she was leaving the show herself, though she later clarified that she hadn't officially quit but was taking time to focus on other projects. "I needed to step away from the noise and remember who I am outside of TV," she explained in an Instagram live session. What's next for Danielle Colby? While her future on American Pickers remains uncertain, Colby is kept busy with her other passions. She continues to run her vintage clothing business, For Miles to Memphis, and remains active in the burlesque community. Rumors have also swirled about potential new TV projects, with some speculating that she may be working on a burlesque-inspired series or documentary. Whether or not that comes to fruition, one thing is clear: Danielle Colby isn't going anywhere. Her latest post proves that she's back, bolder than ever, and ready to reclaim her space, on her own terms. Fan reactions. The response to Colby's risque photo has been overwhelmingly positive. "Queen behavior. You look incredible," one fan commented. "This is the energy we needed in 2023, another wrote. Even fellow reality stars chimed in, with Dancing with the Stars alum Chris Hellstaz leaving fire emojis under the post. Final thoughts. Danielle Colby has always been a rebel at heart, unafraid to push boundaries, speak her mind, and celebrate her body without apology. Her latest social media comeback is just another chapter in her ongoing journey of self-empowerment. Whether she's pickin'. Robbie's brother Mike also has a knack for real estate, as his empire is worth around $5 million. Mike has properties in Iowa and Tennessee, including his $1,050,000 home in Leapers Fork. The U.S. Sun previously reported Mike has purchased several commercial properties in Columbia, Tennessee to help bring business and tourists to the small town. Some include his former Chevrolet dealership Columbia Motor Alley, which he bought in November 2017 for $400,000, and Two Lanes Guest House. A source told the U.S. Sun, the project is costing $93 million. The town is happy Mike is taking this on to help bring new life to Columbia. Just outside of the small town, Mike purchased a 3-bathroom, 3,166 square foot home for $700,000 on May 20, 2022. Mike is currently restoring the home back to its original structure. Mike also owns his famous store Antique Archaeology in Nashville. As for Iowa, Mike is the landlord of many properties, including for businesses The Shameless Chocoholic and 9 Coffee and Spirits. In September 2011, Mike dropped $97,000 on another commercial property in LeClaire that he uses for his store Antique Archaeology. In November 2013, he spent $23,000 on the plot right next door to extend Antique Archaeology. A new season of American Pickers will return this fall.